Hey guys, so in today's video, I actually haven't really done a video in a while dedicated just to one particular film that just got released. So for today's video, I'm going to do a overview and I guess unwrapping of Deadpool. And this is a very special video for me because this is the first 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray that I have in my collection. So I'm pretty much thinking from now on, as long as the source material and the master that is properly done in 4K presented on disc, I will buy the format. I know for a fact, I read all about the complaints about the first run of 4K Blu-ray, meaning they were all 2K. Well, a lot of them were actually 4K or 35mm masters, but, or I should say, the original raw footage was either shot in 4K or shot on film. But when they did the masters, they were 2K masters, and they just took the 2K masters and put them on the 4K disc, so that way pretty much they did an upconvert, or I should say they put the 2K master on a 4K Blu-ray, and then your 4K Blu-ray player will upconvert to 4K. But anyway, for Deadpool, you don't, and for a few other titles that are getting released now, you don't have to worry about that. It's actually, this was shot on 4K and it was mastered in 4K, so what you're seeing on the 4K disc is the actual true picture, so, which is awesome. So let me open it up for you guys. It was a little bit of a debate for me buying this, but I figure, what's a perfect film to actually, finally do the upgrade. But yeah, I wasn't entirely sure if I should buy this version or not because, well, I had my eye on the Steelbook edition for Best Buy, but I'm like, I have a lot of Steelbooks, and it is tempting to get, but I was like, I don't know. Plus, I noticed this is a trend with a lot of the 4K Blu-rays now, is that a lot of them don't come with slipcovers. It's weird. Like, there were a select few that did come with slipcovers, but most of them don't, and that's kind of a disappointment. But, because I love movies with slipcovers, it's one of the things I like to collect. And being that this film, for both, I think even the DVD edition came with a slipcover for this one. But I know the Blu-ray editions, all of them came with slipcovers. So yeah, so pretty much you got your digital copy code, which I will not show you guys. Also, please don't ask for them. A lot of people do, and I just don't bother. I'm not going to give them to you. Sorry. Maybe at some point I'll do like a giveaway or something of digital codes or something. We'll see. But anyway, this is what it looks like if you open it up. You got the standalone normal Blu-ray edition, and the new Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray. Other than that, nothing much else to really talk about. Now for the special features. For the 4K Blu-ray, you had the 4K resolution 4 times sharper than HD, so basically 4 times the resolution of 1080p. Basically talking more about, the color and stuff like that. You do have the audio commentary with Ryan Reynolds, which I thought was a fantastic pick for the role. If there was one person born to be Deadpool, it was him. And screenwriter, is it Wright Reeves and Paul Wernick? And then you also have the director as well, and co-creator. Wow, so you got 2 audio commentaries. Nice. And that's pretty much it for when it comes to the 4K disc. Now for the Blu-ray disc, looks like, well, obviously the nice part is, here's the nice thing about having the combo players. The reason they started doing combo, what's the right word I want to say, not combo discs, but combo packs. That's what I was talking about, combo packs. The reason why they started doing combo packs, because originally when they released Blu-ray, they didn't do them. It wasn't like 2 or 3 years later, companies figured out that, if you put the Blu-ray and DVD together, at that point digital HD wasn't around, But if you do that, it gives people like me who haven't necessarily upgraded to the next generation format yet, but I can still buy the film with the next generation format with it. So when I'm ready to upgrade to a 4K, which for me will be 4K projector, I'm not going to do TV, I'll have stuff to watch on it. So that's why I was like so excited that when they brought out 4K, all the releases so far have come with the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc and digital HD. And the reason for that is for, like I said, because a lot of people, in fact, I'm going to do a video on my TV because I got to talk about having it for a year now. But a lot of people complain, they said, 4K is on the way, why don't you buy a 4K TV? Well, I don't want a 4K TV. But I like the idea of having combo packs because I can purchase the content that I want on 4K, and eventually when I decide to actually upgrade to it, I'll have stuff to watch. But it seems for now, looks like they're keeping most of the bonus content actually still on the normal Blu-ray discs, because it has the exact same commentaries, but also has deleted and extended scenes with optional audio just had a third audio commentary. That's interesting. Gag reel, from comics to screen, galleries. So you got storyboards, concept art, costumes, and then you also have DeadPool's fun sack. Also, it's nice to see that 4K has finally moved to Dolby Atmos. I know that was another thing people complained about when 4K first came out. A lot of the first releases, if you bought the normal Blu-ray edition, it actually came with a Dolby Atmos track on the disc. But it was only on the normal Blu-ray, it wasn't on the 4K disc. However, in this case, it does have, for the 4K edition, it does have the Dolby Atmos track. However, it doesn't say for the Blu-ray release that it does, the normal Blu-ray release. It just has 7.1 surround sound, where, that's interesting. And then for the 4K one, it says English Dolby Atmos, but it doesn't say if it's 5.1 or, I guess it does say. It says audio English Dolby Atmos, English description audio 5.1. So I'm guessing it's 5.1. Interesting. But, it even has D-Box motion code. That's interesting. I didn't think they still did D-Box motion anymore. But apparently they do, so that's cool. Basically, if you have those special seats that during certain scenes of the films, if there's a certain scene, let's say flying, for example, if the person on the screen is moving left or right, your seat will move left and right with it, so or up and down. I didn't realize they actually still had D-Box. That's interesting. What was I talking about? There was some film I was talking about recently I did an overview of. It was not Star Wars that had it. It was Planet of the Apes. I forgot what. I just did a review of it recently. I don't remember. It was a couple videos back. But there was. I think it was part of my movies I watched this past April video I did. I forgot what movie it was though. But yeah, D-Box motion was for Planet of the Apes, and then the other film that I was talking about in the movie, in the video, and I don't remember what it was. But for the 4K Ultra HD disc, you have the, like I said, Dolby Atmos track. You also have the Spanish Dolby Digital 5.1, along with the French version as well. And you also have subtitles, English, French, and Spanish. And then for the Blu-ray, you have the DTS HD Master 7.1 surround sound, along with 5.1. You also, this is pretty much the exact same identical soundtracks as the Ultra HD. So, same with subtitles as well. So, there is talk. I don't know if it's coming out yet, but there's talk of an unrated version as well coming out. I'm not sure when or when exactly that's coming out, but I did hear the rumor about it. So. But I'm happy to have this. That's the back. It doesn't look any different from a normal Blu-ray. So, but cool. Sadly, it looks like they still use the eco-friendly cases. But yeah, it's interesting. But I'm hoping, Ultra HD has a little bit more variety. I would like to see, 3D titles being released on 4K. I would like to see more packaging options than just this. I'd like to see ones with slipcovers or like really, really cool like collector's editions of these sets. I know it's still in its infancy, but I mean, let's face it, it just was released this year. But I'm really hoping they improve on the overall packaging of 4K. So plus, have just more special features as well. So looks like if it wasn't for the normal Blu-ray release along with it, you would be lacking in extras. But as I said so in the beginning, all 4K films come with the normal Blu-ray as well. So it makes, like I said, us easier for us consumers to purchase these, even though if we're not quite ready to jump on the 4K scale yet. At least we can still buy them and have them in the collection, and then when we're ready, we'll be able to watch it. But yeah, definitely, for right now, I'm being cautious. I'm making sure when I decide I want to go buy a film on 4K to make sure that it was confirmed that the material on the disc is actually 4K true material. So that's one thing you have to be careful of. But I'm pretty sure it's probably just that first run. Because a lot of people said, 2K is slightly better than Blu-ray. Yes, it is slightly better than Blu-ray, but it's not the 4K content that they advertise that they promise you. So you're always better off waiting for them to get the kinks out, which is why I was kind of like hesitant in actually buying any of this, jumping on this format yet, because I know it's still very early. So, but knowing that this content was 4K shot and 4K mastered, I definitely had to jump on it, and I absolutely loved DeadPool. I thought the film was fantastic. I thought Ryan Reynolds was great. I thought the humor was great. And I've never read the comics, but from what my friends tell me, it was actually pretty true to the comics as well. So, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of DeadPool. So that's cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel for more. And I also have a Facebook page, a Instagram page, and I also have a Twitter as well, so you can go down in the description, check them out if you please. And thanks for watching, guys. So until the next 4K pickup, thanks for watching. See ya.